Let me quickly do this. Oh, this thing is so slow. Okay, before, let me just do this real quick. Before we continue, who can tell me, like, uh as I saw it that you were discussing, right? Who can tell me that who can define the circular flow for me? What do you think is the circular flow? Anyone?
So a circular flow is a model
Guys,
that
can
shows how.
you hear me? Otherwise, guys, can everyone hear me? Ish, my network. Can you hear me? Okay. Kumuto, you can speak. Then Kensani, if you have a different one, you
Okay.
can also please answer.
Okay. Basically, it's a model that shows the flow of goods and services within an economy.
Yes. Yeah, very much. Yeah. Then can we clap hands for her, guys? Yeah. Then Kensani, can we hear your answer?
A circular flow is the flow of money, factors of production, and goods and services between the participants.
Guys, I love this class. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, you are correct. Please clap hands for her, guys. Okay, guys, remember that here everyone is here to learn, right? So no matter how your answer can be wrong or right, we are learning. And remember, here we are doing economics. So you need to think and reason like an economic and an economist, basically. So yeah, we listen, we don't judge. Okay. Now let's proceed. Let me share my screen so that everyone can see. Ne? Yeah. Can everyone see? One person, can you please answer me?
No.
You all can't see. Okay. Let me quickly try again. Okay. Okay. Can you all see?
No.
No.
Yeah. And now?
No.
Yo, I don't know what's happening. Let me do this. Okay. Can you still see, guys?
No.
Yo, I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me just do this. I'll screenshot, then I'll share. Okay. Can anyone please accept other people from in the lobby? Ne? Yeah. Okay. We'll just share this now. Let's see. Okay, guys, I just sent, ne? And you can see that there. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
You can hear me, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you please view where it says 3.1? Ne? Okay. So where it says 3.1, it says what the open economy circular flow model. So basically, you remember as we were defining what is the circular flow, right? So basically, a circular flow, as others were explaining, but I just say what a circular flow is a what? It's a diagram that shows us how the economy generally works, right? How participants interact with each other, right? So if you can see here, I don't basically like textbooks, right? You need to be a working textbook before June, right? Okay. So now when you look at the circular flow model, right? It represents, it says what? A representation of the economy, right? Showing how economic participants interact with one another, right? So then we have a what? A closed economy, right? Remember, we have two types. We can have an open economy and closed economy. And South Africa for what? Of an open economy. That's why now we are going to do we are going to speak about the open economy, because you are no longer in grade 10 and 11. You are big now. You need to know about what the foreign sector and all those things, type of things, right? So let's go. This is what you know, that a closed economy, it's a what? It's an economy that does not take part in international trade. So how many types of participants do we have in the in the closed economy? We have what? Three, which is what? It's the government, firms, and what? And households. I repeat, in the closed economy, we have three participants, which is what? Government, firms, and so we have the open economy. Open economy is an economy that imports and exports goods and services from one from other countries. So which means we can import or export goods and services from other countries. So which means now it's what? Money in circulation, which means we get money from where? From outside the economy, or it can be in circulation in the economy. So remember, in a closed economy, is circulating where money is. Now we go. Since now you are in grade 12, right? Let's read the way it says notes, né? The open circular flow model. So here you already have the notes. You need to just read and understand, right? So we are here to understand what is basically happening, right? So now when you read them, it says what? The first bullet, the circular flow model shows the various economic activities flows between different sectors. So it shows how different sectors, how money is flowing between different sectors. It can be money or factors of production or etc. Right. Then it says what? The circular flow model divides the economy into two parts. It indicates how they engage in economic activities. Right. Then the activities include movement of income, production, spending between uh, all players in the economy. The circular flow shows us. It also shows us what? The real GDP, the GDP, right? We know what is GDP again. Gross domestic product. And the definition, it's what? It's the production of goods and services within the domestic country again. Sure. So now here we have three methods of calculating what? GDP, which is production, income, and expenditure. I repeat, it's methods of calculating the GDP, production, income, and expenditure. In brackets, you just write what? Pi, to remember it. You write what? Pi. P-I-E. Pi. Right. Let us proceed. I hope everyone is clear. I hope we are moving together. Then they say what? The basic purpose of the circular flow model is to understand how money moves within an economy. So the importance is to see how our economy is what? Is performing basically. Okay, right. So then please go to, I think it's the second one. Let me check. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Now let's go to the second one. Okay. When you check there, after that we go to the open, right? Open circular flow. You look at the diagram, right? What is it saying? Okay, fine. Before we look at the diagram, we need to understand what's basically happening. So we'll come back to the diagram, right? So I want us to go to where it says key concepts, right? I hope everyone has it. Guys, please accept people in the lobby. Ne? Okay. So as I proceed, we have what? Key concepts, right? Okay. But we know that now in metric, we are dealing with what? We are dealing with an open economy, right? And in the open economy, we have how many participants? We have 4 participants. The firstly, it's what? You can list them anyhow, but as long as you know the 4 participants, right? So now it's a what? It's an open economy, which means it involves what? International trade, right? Okay, so in the open economy, we have four what? 4 participants, namely households, firms, government, and foreign sector or foreign exchange market, right? So now, when we know what is a household again. A household, we all know again the definition of a household. Okay, we know who are households and all that. If anyone doesn't know, please raise your hand. Are we moving together? If we are moving together, please thumbs up. Thank you very much. Okay, so now since we said, okay, now let's go where it says households interaction with other participants. So this will explain how households interact with other participants again in the economy, right? So now we remember, now everyone knows this. We know that households are the owners of factors of production. And what do they do? Factors of production. We all know again what factors of production. Go, please. You need to know it. Yeah, you see, I won't be. Yeah, we listen. We don't chat. Okay, let me continue. Okay, we have what? It's under factor. We know that factors of production consist of land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Right. So now, which means households own factors of production and sell these factors of production in the factor market to firms, right? So factor market, you need to know what is a factor market, right? It is a factor market. It's a what? It's a market where factors of production are traded for the production of goods and services, right? So I'll repeat, factor market refers to the market where factors of production are traded for the production of goods and services. But we'll get to those. Don't be agitated, right? So then they do what? Households receive remuneration for the productive resources from firms in the form of wages, salaries, interest, rent, and profits. We all know that again. So which means, since I'm a household, I can be what? I can work under the firms and all those wages or salaries again. If I'm we know again we have different types of households, right? So they can either receive what? Rent and profits, right? Because they own the factors of production and they sell those factors of production, right? So which means if I sell my if I'm like I have land, I can decide to make people rent my land again, which means I can receive remuneration in the form of rent. right? Rent, right? Then we have what? Add another factor of production, which is what? Capital, right? Or entrepreneurship. Again. So if I'm an entrepreneur, what am I expecting to receive if I sell my factor, if I sell my factors of production? I receive what? Profits, right? Then number three, we use what? The households use income earned to buy goods and services from businesses in the good market, right? So also need to know what a good market is, right? Then households, what do households do? Since they receive income, households pay taxes to the government and save a portion of their income in financial institutions such as banks. So which means households will pay what? Tax. So remember, guys, tax is paid to who? The government. It's a must to pay tax if you are what? If you are earning what income again. So then they use what? They buy goods and services from other countries to satisfy their needs and wants. It's a what? Remember, it's an open economy, right? Then they are the major consumers of economic goods in the economy again. So we all know that now. We know about what? We know about the households. Okay. Any questions so far before we proceed? Any question? If you understand, thumbs up, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. Let's proceed. Okay. Now let's go to firms. Ne? If you go to firms, it can be firms or businesses interaction with other participants, right? What do firms do? They buy factors of production from households in the factor market, right? With an aim to produce goods and right. So now then they do what? They also sell their goods and services through the good market to households, government, and foreign sector and receive income from them, right? They use the earnings received from selling goods to other participants to invest further by producing more. They borrow funds through financial markets such as banks to expand their business and pay interest on loan. And remember, they also pay what? Taxes to the government. So what's happening now under the firms? We know that, okay, firms will buy what? Factors of production from who? From the households, right? So that they can produce goods and services. Again, and what do they do again? If they are not financially stable, what do? They borrow funds from financial institutions. We know what financial institutions are, right? It's what? It's banks. Again, okay. So so that they can expand their business, so that they make their business to grow, right? And they also pay taxes to the government, obviously. Yeah, like EA. Okay, sharp. Okay, then governments. Let's go to the government. The important one: state interaction with other participants. Okay, what do governments? How do governments earn an income, and what's the role of the government? The government receive revenue from the households, firms, and foreign sector in the form of taxes. So they charge taxes, right? So which means in household we pay what? Tax. Household, it can be or what? It can be an employee or anything again. Yeah. Then firms also pay tax. Foreign sector in the form of taxes, right? Someone is asking, maybe you asking yourself that how do foreign sector pay tax? Remember now, if like you are buying, let's make an example. If we are buying, let's say we all know Temu or Timo, yeah, don't mind my pronunciation. Okay, so we all know that it's a what? It's an international what? It's a market that is out of our domestic economy, right? It's outside, so it's overseas basically. So if you buy a product or service outside, what are they going to charge? The government is going to charge taxes from who? From that from that market that is outside our domestic economy. So which means it's what? It's going to be called what? An excise duty. It's a tax. It's a form of taxation that they charge. Okay, let us proceed. And what do they do now? They uses taxes received to provide households and firms with public goods and services through the good market. This one is very important, guys. Very important. Let's read again. Uses tax received to provide households and firms with public goods and services through the good market. So, guys, here you're going to do this. You need to know what public goods are, right? So, anyone who can answer me if you know what a public good is. Types of public goods. Anyone? Feel free to answer, guys. We are learning, okay? Okay, I guess there's no one. Proceeding. Okay, so public goods, guys, are goods that what the government provide to what to households, basically. So and we have types of public goods, which is there are three types of public goods. We have what? Community goods, collective goods, and merit goods. I repeat, we have community goods, collective goods, merit goods. I repeat for the last time. We have community goods, collective goods, and merit goods, but they're not important now. They're going to be important when you go to another topic called state intervention. But we'll get there. Yeah. So then now community goods, under community goods, example of the community good, right? Community good, it's what? Street light and traffic lights. Everyone uses them, right? Regardless of they pay or not, they don't pay, right? Then collective goods. Collective goods are goods that benefit the society as a whole, right? E.g., parks or beaches. Beaches. Yeah. Then merit goods, right? Merit goods are the goods that benefit the society and promote economic development. For example, libraries and parks. So basically, parks is what it can be a collective. Yeah, it forms into two: collective goods and merit goods, right? They promote what? Economic development. Merit goods, they promote economic development. We know what economic development is. All right. Economic development, what? It's a what? It's an increase in the what? In the general standards of living. Right. Then let's go to foreign sector. Ne? Foreign sector, what do? They imports flow through good market to households, firms and government departments, right? Then they do what? They export flow through firms, households, and other countries. Again, then what do? Receipts from exports flow through foreign sector to firms, households, and government. Then they repay payments for imports flow through firms, also foreign sector, right? So under the foreign exchange market, there are things that are happening, right? It's either you import or you export. It's either they import or they export, right? So yeah, that's all. Yeah. So now, guys, before I need to see that am I moving together with everyone, right? I'm going to share the activity. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes, then we quickly mark, right? Don't cheat, guys. Don't cheat. Just answer based on your knowledge. And yeah. I know what I'm going to do. Let me see. I'm looking for these activities. Let me see. Please give me a sec. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let me just give you this one for now. No, it cannot be 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna give you two activities, 10 minutes. Ne? Let me quickly hurry up. This one and this one. Okay. How is the activity fine? Let me do this. Yes, is anyone speaking? Yes. Here's a what do you call? Yeah, an activity, ne? Just answer, yeah, until 2.1.5. Okay. Yeah, 10 minutes. We are marking when we, yeah, around what? 22:55 we are marking, right? Okay, your time starts now. Okay, who's Mirandi? Yeah, are you having a question?
It's fine.
Okay. Zach, I'm going to call a person. You will give me the answer for 1.1, like that, like that. I call a person, you give me the answer for 1.2, like that, like that. Okay, so let me see. Komoto Puti, please give me the answer for 1.1. Komoto,
Households.
thank you very much. That's correct. Now, then, Tiamo Pad, please give me 1.1.2. 1.1.2, yes. Tiamo.
Foreign sector.
Thank you very much. That's correct. Then, Mirandi, or yeah, Lukombo, please give me for 1.1.3.
Closed
So what?
economy.
Closed economy.
Closed.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's correct. Then, who's it? Rampilo. Rampilo. Okay, Rampilo. So, yeah, please give me for 1.1.4.
I got circular flow.
Thank you very much. That's correct. Hey guys, I see distinctions. But yeah, it starts. Yeah, you see, guys, economics is not that hard. Okay, let's go to. I see. Okay, let me check. Nolwandle. Is it Nolwandle? Yes. Nolwandle, please give me for 1.1.5.
Open economy.
Thank you very much. That's correct. Then Mbuyelo. Yes, please give me for 1.1.6. Mbuyelo.
Households.
Households. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so you see, guys, these are questions that they basically ask you where by 1.3. Section A 1.3. You see, so you need to know your content. I'm doing this so that in case you reach an examination or you reach a test or anything, you know your what, you know your content, right? You know, yeah, your definitions and all that, right? Okay, so let's proceed. Activity 2, 2.1.1. Tepang, please give me 2.1.1.
Sorry. Sorry, can you please repeat 1.1.6?
1.1.6 is households. Let me repeat activity 1. 1.1.1 households, 1.1.2 foreign sector, 1.1.3 closed economy, 1.1.4 circular flow, 1.1.5 open economy, 1.1.6 households. Should I repeat? Raise your hand if you want me to repeat. If not, thumbs up. Thank you very much. Okay. Now let's go to activity 2. Tepang, please give me the first one.
It is the rest of the world.
Rest of the world. Thank you very much. That's correct. Rest of the world. Rest of the world. Yeah. Then let me see. I don't see people. Yeah, Sahluma. Is it Sahluma? Yes. Please give me for the 2.1.2. Okay, I think she left. I don't see her. Okay. Kenzani, please give me for 2.1.2. Kenzani?
Financial institution.
Yes. So guys here, ne? That's correct. So guys here, you can say government sector because there are five. There are five sector what? There are five sector. There are five sectors basically. It's what? Government sector, household sector, firm sector or business sector, then financial institution, right? But financial institutions is not directly involved in the what? In the production of goods and services, right? Okay. Now, let me see. Who's Poncho? Yes, Poncho or Ponzo. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Please give me for 2.1.4. What 2.1.3? Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, 2.1.
Three.
Okay. Circular flow is a simple economic model that illustrates the continuous flow of money, goods, and services between households, business, government, and the foreign sector.
Thank you very much. So, guys, did you hear her? Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you very much. So, another definition, you can say what? It refers to the continuous flow of production, income, and expenditure between different sectors in the economy. I repeat, refers to a continuous flow of production, income, and expenditure between different sectors in the economy. Thank you very much. Then, where are we? Let me check. Who didn't answer us? Sahluma, please do, please. Please give me the answer for 2.1.4.
A closed economy does not trade internationally, but the open economy does.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll forgive you. Okay, guys. Now in economics, please answer in full sentences, unless you get like 1 mark or something. So, a closed economy, it's an economy that does not take part in the international trade, right? Then an open economy, and it's an economy that imports and exports goods and services to and from other countries. Okay, sharp. Thumbs up if you heard me. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now let's go to. Okay. Let me try to share my screen for the last time. Let me try. You can see. Can you all see my screen?
No,
Anyone?
sir.
Can you? Like, okay. Let me
Oh,
do
yes.
this. Yes. Yeah. Now I'm here. Okay. You all can see my screen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now let's go to key concept, right? You can see real flow, okay, and money flow. So real flow, what is real flow? Real is stuff and services. Real flow is the flow of goods and services in the economy. Okay. Then money flow is the flow of income and expenditure between the participants in the economy. Always know this one, guys. Always. You see, you're going to need it under 1.2 or 1.3. 1.2 or 1.3, even on 1.1, right? Your section A. It's where you get the most marks. Or even in question 2, basically. Question 2, the lower order questions, right? So then you need to know the what? You need to know how to differentiate between real flow and money flows. It basically comes in the 8-mark question, right? Under your 8 marks question. Ne? You always, guys, don't skip your 8-mark question. Always, always. Ne? Because it dominates the most marks. It's where you get your distinction, right? Because if you don't, maybe let's say you don't understand the question, like try to dissect it, break it down, and take it into a real world situation. right? Then how do you answer it? How do you approach it if you forgot or anything? Ne? Always make sure that you tabulate, right? You draw a table. Then what do? You write as many points as you can. It can exceed, maybe like each side can exceed like 4. You can write 6 points each, 7 points each, as long as they find that key concept, right? At least if you get around like 4 or 6 marks, right there. Then now your real flows are flow of actual goods and services, right? Then money flow, okay, yeah, money flow, payments for services, for example, salaries and wages. We said it's income and expenditure, right? But here it's goods. Real flow, it's what? It's goods and services. So real flow also includes what? Factors of production, such as land or labor, right? That flow from individual firms, right? Then money flow occurs when firms pay wages and salaries in return for productive services provided by individuals. It also, then real flow, it also includes flow of goods and services from firms and individuals, right? It also includes flows when individuals spend money to acquire goods and services produced by firms, right? So we all know what a real flow is, okay? But now let's go. Before, I don't want to seem like I'm reading just for reading, J. I like to go in. I like to digest economics. Okay, sharp. Now, let me explain. Real flow is in the form of factors of production and the goods and services that are bought and sold. I repeat, real flow are in the form of factors of production and the goods and services that are bought and sold. Again, then money
Wait,
flow,
so
we
you
said
say the
money. Okay. Am I fast? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you for stopping me. Okay. Real flow are in the form of factors of production. Real flow are in the form of factors of production. Real flow are in the form of factors of production and the goods and services. Real flow are in the form of factors of production and the goods and services that are bought and sold. I repeat, real flow are in the form of factors of production and the goods and services that are bought and sold. Ne? Are we clear, guys? I can't see because, yeah, I'm sharing the screen. Okay, yeah. So then we go to money flow. Money flow are in the form of payments. Money flow are in the form of payments, comma, salaries. Money flow are in the form of payments, comma, salaries, comma, wages, and loans. Real money flows are in the form of payments, comma, salaries, comma, wages, and loans, comma, investment, and taxes. I repeat for the last time. Money flow are in the form of payments, comma, salaries, comma, wages, and loans, comma, investments, and taxes. Right. Are we together, guys? I hope we are moving together, ne? Okay. Now, can you see the diagram? Can someone please answer me, guys? Because I'm sharing the screen, I can't see. Can you all see the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's look. They say in figure, okay, we know the real flow are represented by the solid line. Which one is the solid line? The red lines are here. Then, whilst the money flows are
Wait, so please
represented
scroll
by
up.
the dotted lines. Yeah? And is someone
So
speaking?
please scroll up. Yes, sir.
I
Please
must
scroll
scroll.
up.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm not reading. I'm reading on top of the diagram.
You're reading off the
Real
diagram, sir.
flows are represented by yes, yeah. Real flow
Oh,
above the diagram in figure 1.1. The real flow are represented by the solid line. Which one is the solid line? It's the red lines, okay. Then, while the money flows are represented by the dotted lines. The dotted lines are the blue lines, right? Okay, yeah. Before we look at the diagram, let's read so that we can understand the diagram, okay? So let's go to real flow. Real flow, we remember we said real flow is what? Real flow is the flow of what? Of goods and services, okay? In the among the participants of the economy, right? So it's the what? It's the solid line. Now let's read so that we can understand what's happening in the what? In the circular flow. Here you need to be what? You need to listen attentively. If you don't understand, please ask me to repeat. Right? Yeah. Always feel free to ask questions, guys. No? Because I'm going to ask the questions too. Yeah. Okay. Then we said what we are still dealing with real flow, the solid lines, right? So they say what? Households sell their factors of production through factor market to firms, right? What do households do? Go. Okay, now let's go to the households. You can see households there, right? They say what? They sell their factors of production through the factor market, then from the factor market to who? To the firms. So you can see, look at that red line under households on your left hand side, far left hand side, right? When then you go down, then you reach the corner, then you go to your right hand side. You can see. So it's households sell their factors of production through where? The factor market. Then from the factor market to who? To the firms. I hope we're clear. Households, from households, they are selling them through what? Through the factor market. So you go down on your right hand side, you reach the factor market. So they sell it through that. Then from the factor market, it goes where? To firms, right? It goes up again. I hope you understand, okay, guys. You must ask questions if you don't, right? Okay. Then firms, they say what? Firms sell goods and services through good markets to households, right? So if you can see, from firms, they sell what? Their goods and services through the good market, which means after me as a firm, okay, sorry, after me as a firm, I produce goods. I produce now, after manufacturing, I'll take my goods and services and sell them through what? Through the good market. So this is basically how. Let's see. Let's make an example. Here, let's say firms are producing, let's say lace. The company the factory that manufactures the lace Simba chips, or let's say big pens, the pens that I'm manufacturing. Then after I manufacture them, I take them to the good market, to your Pick and Pays and all those, right? Those are your good markets. Ne? Then from the good markets, it's going to be what? It's going to be bought by the households. Okay. So can you see, guys, that this is a what? It's the money that is in circulation in the economy. Right. I hope all of you can see that. Then what do governments do? Governments provide public goods and services to firms, right? So public goods and services to who? To firms, right? So now, I don't want to go too deep now. Okay, let me explain what does the government do when they say they provide public goods and services. So what the government does, ne? They're going to provide what we call subsidies. Who can tell me what is a subsidy? Anyone who knows what is a subsidy? We are trying, Akira, guys. Who wants to try? You may speak if you want to try. Feel free, guys. Okay, I guess there's no. Oh, you can try. Yes, please.
A subsidy is basically a payment that is given to a business, for example, by the government, sometimes as a way of rewarding them.
Yes. Yeah, there are those type. Yeah, we have different types of subsidies. You are very correct. Clap hands for her, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, you are powerful, my sister. Okay, so guys, Subsidies. How do governments provide subsidies? I basically like making examples. As she was saying, right? It can be a form of reward or a form of what? A form of a what is this word again? I
Uplift.
forgot this word. A what?
To
Incentive.
uplift. Or,
Let me
yeah, incentive.
let's just say an incentive, right? So which means now, so what do the governments do? Let's say now, firms, ne? Albani, what do they do? They're going to provide a subsidy to who? To Albani, okay, to lower their prices, to lower their cost of production. How? You can see, for example, the loaf browns and all that, ne? The brown breads and all that, right? So the reason why brown bread are cheap, so that remember, all of us can't afford, some of us can't afford what? White bread. So which means they wanted to lower the cost of production of what? Of the brown bread, so that it doesn't get what? Too expensive, so that everyone can benefit again. Then they say government provides public goods and services to households. Ne? So the public goods and services to households. Remember the community goods, collective goods, and merit goods. Those type of goods. Right. Okay. Then the foreign sector provides goods and services to firms and households. You must look at the headlines, guys, so you can understand. Okay. You must look at the headlines so that you can understand. Ne? So they say foreign sector provides public goods and services to firms and households, which means they sell to firms and who they provide goods and services to firms and households. That's why there's international trade, right? Yeah. Then let's money for quickly. A better percentage. Okay. Now so to money flows at the top about that, right? Influence money. Guys, anyone? Okay,
So please repeat.
since no one is answering, okay, I'm asking, can you tell me what is a money flow?
Oh,
The
I'm not
definition.
sure, sir.
Do you want to try? Try, just think.
Can I? Oh,
Who wants to try? Please say your name.
me? Can I try?
Who wants to try, guys? What's your name?
It's me.
You?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Sure.
Money flow. Okay. Money flow refers to the movement of money within the economy. It includes the circulation of funds between individuals and businesses or governments, or maybe financial
Okay,
institutions.
I hear you. But the minute you say they are asking you, ne, I understand. You are if it was a 2 mark question, I was going to give you 1 mark. Not in a bad way though, but thank you very much for trying. We are here to try, right, guys? Thank you very much. Please clap hands for her. Ne? Okay, so listen what's happening, ne? Oh, so many messages. Okay, now um now money flow. If you say it's the movement of money, they're asking you what is money flow. You are still including the word money. You see, so they're going to penalize you. So what you have to do is to say, as I said, money flow, it's the flow of what? It's the flow or movement of what? Of income and expenditure among the participants in the economy. I repeat, money flow is a what? Is a movement or flow of income and expenditure in the economy. Okay. Then now let's go to activity 4.1. This is a one question. Anyone can answer it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see? Okay. 4.1. What does it say? movement of money in the form of income and expenditure. Money flow again. Okay, sharp. I answered the question. Now let's go to. I want us to go to leakages and what and injections. Ne? Before, guys, we're going to have. I'm moving. I don't know if I'm having enough time. Okay, I do. Basically, do. Okay. Now, if you can look, ne, leakages and injections. Okay. Okay. An injection. Who can tell us what is an injection? If you have your own definition. I don't like reading. We need to understand first before we read. Okay. Who can tell us what an injection is? Anyone who wants to try? Okay, I guess this.
Sure.
You did this in grade 11. Okay. Yes, who wants to answer?
An injection, I think it refers to an aggregate demand caused by the new spending in the economy.
Caused by the what? Please repeat your answer.
Okay, it is. It refers to an increase in aggregate demand caused by the new spending or the investment in the economy.
You. Oh, that's okay. I don't know, ne? I'm not sure. I don't understand your answer. Ne? Okay, let's say you are explaining this. Okay, who wants to try before?
Can I
Okay,
try
yeah.
also?
Okay, yeah, guys.
Basically, injection is money that is like pumped into an economy, and it stimulates growth and also increases economic activity. And it's basically money that comes into an economy. Yeah.
Yo, that's very powerful. That's correct, my sister. It's very correct. Okay. Clap hands for her, even for one tried. Ne? Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, another person. Try. Who wanted to try, guys? Okay. I guess there's no one. Oh, okay. Please, let's hear.
In simple terms, injection refers to when money is coming into the economy of a country, whether it's from within the participants or from other countries. Yes.
Thank you very much. It's correct. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, you see, all of us, we are having similar answers. Okay. We are having similar answers, right? As long as if you say it's the money that enters the circular flow, or if it is regarded as an inflow into the economy. If there's a word inflow in the economy, or what money that enters the circular flow, it's basically correct. Then leakages, let's continue because I don't have enough time, you see. Then, okay, we have types of, okay, before we come to types, leakages, ne? Leakages is money withdrawn from the circular flow. Okay, money withdrawn from the circular flow through savings, taxes, and all those type of things. So it's a what? It's an outflow of money in the economy, right? So, which means now, let's go to types of injections. We have government spending, investment, and exports. So you need to know, guys, the what you call. Let me just say, yeah, the letters, alphabets of what of each. Government spending is represented by G. Investment is represented by I. Exports is represented by X. Your X. Okay. Shut up. Yeah. Then I won't touch much into that, ne? Because, okay, yeah. If you don't understand, you will, yeah, you can text me individually. so I could assist, ne? Because we are running out of time. Ne? Okay, so now then we have leakages. Leakages, I said, it's the what? Money that leaves the circular flow and gives the money inflation economy, right? So which means savings is represented by S. And households don't spend it, what they save. So when you are saving, what's happening to the economy? Not much money that's in circulation in the economy. So what? It's the leakage. Then expenditure, or imports, right? Now, and it's a leach. Why? Because now when we are importing is when we are buying goods and services from other countries. Money is leaving the circulation or in our domestic economy. So they are leaving. Money is going out of our economy. Right. It's an outflow. Then taxes. Right. So now, when firms have to pay taxes to more people decide to also when the taxes, they decrease what? They decrease the buying and selling of goods and services. So they prevent households from buying goods and services too much to prevent what? Inflation. Right. So yeah, you must look at this diagram. It's going to explain everything. Right. Then since we understand, now we're going to have economic equilibrium. Ne? Having the economy will be in an equilibrium when injections are equal to your leakages. Right. This is when J is equal to L. Right. I repeat, the economy will be in an equilibrium when injections are equal to leakage. You need to know this one. 1.1 section A by multiple choice. They're going to ask it. You need to know when the market is this or in the equilibrium position. And if the economy will be in this equilibrium when injections are not equal to leakages. Right. So, which means, you need to know that one. Then let's go to autonomous spending or autonomous consumption. Okay, let me give you a definition of autonomous consumption or autonomous spending, expenditure, or consumption. Yeah, what do you say consumption? Autonomous consumption, let me just give you the definition real quick. Okay, autonomous consumption is what? It's the spending which is independent of income. It's the spending that is independent of income, or you can say it's the consumption that is independent of income. For example, remember your right? If you did last year, business cycle, right? So there's a moment we call what? We call craft, which means
Yeah.
So you're
when
cutting a bit.
Yeah. You're glitching.
people they are no
So your phone is lagging.
not employed
So we can't hear
now,
your glitch.
the economy is in a downstream, right? So what do they do? So
So you're lagging.
they going to, some people will have what? So autonomous what? Consumption. It's the spending that is independent of income. So which means maybe it's the money that you got like from birthday gifts and all that. You see, the birthday gifts, like those type of things. So it occurs when income levels are 0. Ne? Then amount of money that households need to spend in order to stay alive, irrespective of how much they earn. It occurs only when expenditure on the consumables. Yes.
Sir, you were lagging ever since you were
Am I cutting?
explaining
Can you hear me?
autonomous. So can you please start
Even now,
from
am I
autonomous
glitching?
consumption? So now we can hear you, but you started cutting from autonomous consumption, so we
Guys,
didn't hear.
I don't have electricity. Shame. Even now,
Okay, no, sir, now we can hear you, but
can you
can you
hear
please
me,
start
guys?
from? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let me do this. Can you hear me, guys?
Sir, yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, no, and I see you said I should repeat. Can you hear me? Definitely having
Yes,
poor
I can
network.
hear you.
Oh, network, Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Autonomous
Okay.
consumption. Oh, can you hear me now? Am I glitching or can you still hear me?
So we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
So can you
Now, let's go to, I said autonomous what? Consumption or autonomous spending or yeah. Autonomous consumption or autonomous spending, right? Or expenditure. Okay? Now, consumption. Autonomous consumption. Ne? Please write it down if you can. It's the income. Okay, let me just put it in simple terms. Autonomous consumption is the spending, refers to the spending, it refers to the spending, it refers to, it is autonomous. Can you hear me? Hello, anyone?
No, we can't.
Guys, let's do this, ne? I'm having network issues. So let's
Sir,
proceed
I
our
could hear you.
class next week. Ne? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, so let's do this. Since I'm having network issues, you see, maybe we just can finish. Yeah, it won't take more than 1 hour. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. So yeah, because now I don't have electricity. They probably going to fix it in the morning. So yeah, and I don't want to clash subjects tomorrow for others. So weekend, I'm going to provision time. Then we proceed. Yeah, guys. Yeah, thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much for the attendance. Let's see on weekend. Thank you very much. My time is up, and I thank you for yours. Thank you very much.